All right, so AMC looked absolutely phenomenal today, and I wanted to get into exactly what happened today, the growth, what we've seen with volume, all of that stuff. Also get into maybe some FinTel numbers. That would be great if we went into some of that. But before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description. It does help out the channel a ton, right? So let's look at some numbers here. We can see what happened with the FinTel numbers previously the day before. You can see that short volume ratio was 30%. So pretty high. You see 8 million short volume that goes through, 26 million market volume that went through. You do see 200,000 short shares available. The short borrow fee rate actually went up. It was down in the beginning of the day, but the short borrow fee rate actually went up. So that's 28% or 26%. That's pretty good. I really like seeing that. So knowing that it's 30%, you know that they're still trying to short the heck out of this thing. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Know that this is still a problem, that we still have, yes, we still have the volume of people coming in to buy the position, but we also have selling and short selling, which is kind of, driving this price down. More short selling than selling, but definitely seeing a lot of that. So let's go ahead and go into the actual stock here. You can see in the beginning of the day, it was pretty flat. It did end up increasing to about that $9.46 dollar mark, right? So then you see that this did flatten out after it fell down. It did flatten out and started to decrease a little bit more. In the beginning of the day, everyone thought it was going to be a negative day. A lot of things were red. I thought it was really boring. Obviously, in the first 30 minutes, it didn't really move too much, but you did see it move up to $9.48 to where it did level off, and I thought it was going to just come back, but it ended up actually leveling out, flattening out, and slowly increasing, seeing new higher lows, new higher highs as you stair step on the way up to $9.66. Did end up decreasing somewhere in the middle of the day and found a bottom, not really a true bottom, but a bottom, to where it ended up increasing some more, continued on the way up, where it is right now at $9 at a high of $9.75, currently at $9.73. You see that it opened up at $9.25. The high was $9.75 and the low was $9.14. So not really a lot of fluctuation there. It shows that we really do have the buying strength here, even though we didn't have a crazy amount of volume. Speaking of volume, you can see that volume was 18.66 million compared to the average. I know people don't want me to compare it to average because a lot of the larger moves really show you a skewed level of that volume. So it should be probably, let's say, half that. But even if, the volume wasn't really that great at around 20 million, but you do see that we did have an increase. So there must have been less short selling today, more, maybe a little bit of selling, just more average. What we are looking at, the average amount of selling, average amount of short selling, the average amount of buying, but we showed that the buying power was a lot stronger on average. So seeing this right now, you're seeing it come back a little bit to 970, but seeing this, it was a really good day, right? I thought it was going to be a flat day in the beginning of the day, and I was like, oh, am I going to have to just sit here and watch this, even though I don't have the ability to trade right now with my restrictions, but people that are in my live streams know about that. But you can see that it did have a pretty decent day. I think that the way that it was moving shows that as long as we see the same thing in the after hours market, we don't just see it decrease 4% after it increased 4.5%, because if you don't know, 4% of a higher number is a lot less than 4% of a lower number, right? So if we're increasing 4% from $9 and we decrease 4% from that starting point, then we're going to decrease a lot more than what we increased. So all in all, I think AMC was not bad. We've seen a couple of buy walls, maybe a little bit of shorting, but not as much as we would normally see. A lot of things were green today. It wasn't just AMC. There was a lot of things green today, so I was really happy with 4.7% where it is now. However, we don't know where it will actually end. Hopefully we see this trend continue and it doesn't fall back down to about 4% or 3% or 1%. I would like to see it stay around either 5% or increase to 6%. But all in all, AMC is huge. We still have these things going on. We still have people that are willing to buy, understanding that we're looking for this price to increase as much as possible. We have a lot of people holding the position. So holding the position is good for us, because obviously it flattens the price out. As you do see a lot of people holding, it does flatten that price out. However, you do have some people that are looking to day trade it, which does bring it down a slight bit. Then you have others that are looking to short it, retail traders that are looking to short it, and also institutional investors that are looking for the best opportunity to buy into the situation, even though they haven't done it yet. And then you also have hedge funds that are looking to short this position as much as possible. So we're seeing every side of things, and the good thing is that we've seen a positive day today. Nowhere near was this this was nowhere near a squeeze or any type of massive increase at all. It's just a mere 3%, 4%. We have not had a squeeze with AMC yet. So thinking that it got to 25 previously, or 27 or whatever it got to was a squeeze, it wasn't. From 200 or from $2 to 200, that would be a squeeze. From $1 to 100, that would be a squeeze. We're looking for a large push. And for me, I know a lot of people will say, I've seen in some comments, a lot of people will say, oh, you're only looking to get to $20 or $30. That's not a squeeze. Why are you pushing a squeeze if you're only looking to sell out at $20 or $30? Well, there's a interesting point to this. So you see exactly what the hedge funds are doing. They're trying to manipulate the stock on the way up. So if we see this stock go up to $20, I guarantee that they will try and short this thing out of existence. So what am I going to do? I'm going to be able to take a profit so that I can put all of those profits plus the initial investment into that stock again. Then I have more shares and more leverage in order to increase that stock a massive amount. So that's what I plan on doing. So if it gets to $20 or $30, I plan on taking some of that profits, investing it low. Do I plan on taking everything out? No, I'm not going to take everything out. There's probably going to be 400 or 300 that are left in there. And then everything else will be taken out to invest lower, because they're going to continue to fight this as much as possible. And then eventually they're not going to be able to hold on for long. As long as that interest rate keeps going up, they're not going to be able to hold on for long. And that's what we're hoping for. We're really pushing for that interest rate to continue to skyrocket, to do exactly what GME did. GME took a while to actually take off. It wasn't just, boom, the interest rate is 140%, or the amount of shorted shares are 140%, and it took off. No, they're at 140%. That was a full buildup. The interest rate was high. They got squeezed out of those positions because they had to cover, because the interest rate was so high. Eventually, yes, they're going to get back in it and they're going to short it at a lower interest rate. And then it's just going to be, they're going to bring that stock down, which is what they did. However, you've seen that massive increase because they lost in that situation. They lost and then they doubled down, and then they're going to lose again and they're going to triple down, and then they're going to lose again and they're going to quadruple down. So that's exactly what they're going to do, and we're in it for that ride. We just need to be able to find a way to, gain these profit hands, because I'm not saying that you need to take full profit, but recognize that you can take some profit, get back in lower, buy more shares, have more leverage on the situation, and then basically do it over and over again until they give up. So that's what I had for you guys. Let me know your opinion on AMC. I think this is big. I think we're seeing some really good movement, and we'll continue to see this movement. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links down below. And if you want to buy some SafeMoon, make sure you check out my new video on SafeMoon. I think it has like 2,000, 3,000 views. So definitely check that out. I think that may be the next thing there. But yeah, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.